Yes, so we are live and now we are starting today's Standard 5 Scholarship number work. So, I welcome you all. I welcome you all to this first lecture on scholarship for Standard 5. So, today we are going to take the chapter number work, which is one of the important chapters necessary for the scholarship. So, this number work chapter is really necessary for your scholarship examination. So what does this chapter include? We are going to study. So before starting, button, share the video and subscribe to the channel, and then we'll move further. If you have any doubts, you can put it in the chat box. I'm reading that too also, and later I will tell you. So what is number system? Number system is divided into two parts: Roman numerals and international numbers. I hope this is visible. So what are Roman numerals? The green box shown in the pie chart is a circle and the division of the circle. This green is Roman numerals and this red is international numbers. So why is this green shown lesser than the red? Because the usage of the Roman numerals is comparatively less than the international numbers. So what are international numbers? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this numbers used for counting objects are called as counting numbers. Like we count one apple, two apples, three apples, etc. The names written as 1, 2, 3. Okay, these numbers are called international numbers. So what are Roman numerals? So Roman numerals are written in 7 basic symbols. So what are the 7 basic symbols? You must be confused. This C, which means 100. So we'll start from the beginning. I, which means 1. In Roman numerals, this is necessary. V means 5 in Roman numerals, X means 10, L means 50, C means 100, C means 100, D means 500, M means 1000. So how are they used and how do we use them? We will learn ahead. Okay, so identify some basic symbols and an important note. This is really important to know for you all guys, and as this can come a question for your scholarship examination that which number symbol is not given in the Roman numerals. So the symbol for 0 is not given in the Roman numerals. So this is really important to know that the symbol for 0 is not given in the Roman numerals. If I check the 7 basic symbols, there is symbol for 1, 5 and 10, not 0. X is for 10 and so it's very necessary to know that. So the value of the symbol did not change with its place. There is no place system. So what is a place system? You must be confused. So the place system means like the wait, I'm just shifting my screen. Wait a second. So I will be taking a hiding. Wait. So my voice is coming blur. So in our normal we have system called unit system, 10 system, 100 system, and so on. So we put 0 is in units place, 10 is in tens place, so the number is 10, and so on. So this is nothing but system. So you are getting what I am telling to you all guys. So just getting another back. Okay. So this the value of symbol did not change with its place. That is, there was no value for place system. Place value system is not there in Roman numerals. So there are few rules for which the Roman numerals are placed. So the rules for Roman numerals are, let's see, 1. If either of the symbol 1 or x written consecutively 2 or 3 times, the sum is the number they make. So I have given you 3 examples here. The first example tells us that I means I is the place. I means 1. See, I have given here. I means 1. See, I means 1. So I means 1 plus 1. So what is 1 plus 1? 2. If they are written continuously, I is written continuously. See, only written for I and x. Second, if we write x, it means 10 plus 10, 20. X, 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. 50 would not be possible because we have a symbol for 50. We have a symbol for 50 also. Okay. The symbols 1 and there is a spelling error and x can be repeated consecutively for a maximum 3 times. So I explained can be repeated for 3 times. Why this can be only repeated for 3 times? I explained you because we have a symbol for 50. So what will be the symbol for 40? 1. That rule we will study later on. Okay. So 3 times. Why only 3 times? I will explain. First line will explain this. Why it is only counted for 3 times. So why it is only counted for 3 times? Let us see. See, I, and I. This means 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. This is nothing but 4. And we have one more rule that if we write B, which is 5. We write B, which is 5. And write I previously, we mean minus 1. So this rule, which I am teaching now, has not been taught to you yet. So I will teach this rule later. So this rule I will teach you later. Okay. So this number also means nothing but 4. This rule also means 4. So in Roman numerals we can't repeat. Okay, we can't repeat a number more than 3 times. We can't repeat a number more than 3 times. So I would tell you that 10. We is completed of 1 now 10. If we write 4 times x, it means 40. But we have a symbol known as C, which means 50. And if we write x previously, I told you if we write x before a number, it means minus 10. So minus 10 equals to what? 40. So this also means 40 and this also means 40. So this is the correct form because there is a rule and this is wrong. Why this is wrong? Because there is a number law that which explains us that one I and x cannot be repeated. I and x cannot be repeated more than 3 times. Okay, and this B is never repeated consecutively. I told you, explained in the previous thing that if we write, listen, I will explain you. Just taking the ink. See, if we write V and V, it nothing but means 10. Nothing but it means 10. So how do we write 10? X is also, if we write X, this also means 10. So what is correct? This is correct. And this is wrong. That's why it says that we cannot repeat. We cannot repeat B means 5. consecutively. This is also an important concept which we should know, that we cannot be repeated consecutively. Example given, 5 I told you not. They have written it. The third law. Third law tells us that when either 1 or 5, 1 or 5, remember this, either 1 or 5 on the right of the symbol, on the right, remember right, of the symbol of a greater number, of a greater number. The value is added to the value of the number, added. So let's explain this now. What do we mean? The previous value should be greater than the next value. Means if we write V here, this should be 1. If we write X here, it should be 1. Or if we write X here, it should be V. If we write X here and we write C, this is not the case we are talking about. The case is not this. So I am erasing this part now. This is not the case we are talking about. So in this case, it tells us that if a greater number, see here, a greater number on the right side of the symbol, 1 or B. Because we have Roman numerals children, write in the chat box. Write in the chat box that we have Roman numerals to which digit. One to 20. Yes, somebody gave the answer. 1 to 20 are Roman numerals. So what is the symbol of 1? I, correct. What is the symbol of 20? Correct. So if we have X here on this side, the lesser number here, and if we have X this side, the lesser number here is what? Nothing but 1 or B. See, I have written here. So what happens, children? So nothing but here it occurs that this number gets added. Means the number is 5 plus 1. So what is the value of V? We have to do that. The value of V is 5 plus. Added is on the right side. As it is on the right side, the number gets added. So the answer we get is 6. Understanding, children, the answer we get is 6. So like this we will now learn for the next two numbers also. This is V and 3 is written on the right side of the number. So this example we are taking this. So V and 3 times I is written on this side. So the number becomes, V is nothing but, it becomes 5 plus 1 plus, okay, so I am writing, excuse me. So 1 I am writing 3 times, means multiply by 3. So what does this statement tell us? This statement tells us that we need to add pi with 3 i's. See, 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Understanding? If the right value is lesser than the left value, the number gets added. So 5 plus 3 is nothing but 8. So the value of 8 is written like this in Roman numerals. So you got the answer, 8 is the value. So now we will learn X and V. x is 10 and v is a smaller value than 10, then it gets added on the right side. On the right side, so it is equal 15, correct? Correct. So moving on the next rule, which is the fourth rule, when I is written to the left of v or x, the value of 1 is subtracted from v or x. So first we will explain this first line. Okay, this line we are explaining. Okay, if I is 1, so we will write simultaneously here. Okay, if 1 is written on the left of v or x, then v or x, then it gets subtracted. In the previous case, we looked that if v or 1 is added, it gets added. But in this case, it's subtracted. V and 1, in that only 10 was the case, correct? No, v can be correct first, okay? So, they are telling us from this statement that if v and I is written here, so this statement nothing but means just tells us that the value of v, which is 5, gets subtracted from the value of 1, which gives us the answer 4. But 2 times cannot be repeated. See this. Children usually make this mistake. Okay, so we'll take first one more example, then we'll go to that. X is 10 and it's written on the left side, but minus 1, which finally gives the answer 9. I hope you are understanding this. So, they are given an example about 8 cannot be written and 5 cannot be written. So, before going to that thing, I would like to tell you that, just take the black screen. See children, if, one second, see children, if 8 is like this, can 8 be also like this? They both mean the same if we use the law of second and third. Okay, so move ahead. So Roman numerals can only be in one form. So Roman numerals, now the question tells us that will this be the number or will this be the number? So according to the franchise, they have decided the 8 will be written like this and not like this. So a number twice cannot be subtracted. I can be only written once. So v and x, I told you only x can be only 1 can be subtracted. Out of 10, only 1 can be subtracted. Did I tell you out of 10 minus 5 can be subtracted? No. So this value turns out to be 9, while this value turns out to be 5. So 5 cannot be done because 5 ke liye we have a reserved symbol. The value is v. 5 ke liye we have a symbol known as v. So this will not occur like that issues. So I told you that 8 cannot be written like this due to reasons, because of symbol reservation. and only I can be subtracted. See, I've highlighted. So rule number 5, I guess this is the last rule we are going to study today. So what does this rule tell us? To write, wait, I just may get my marker back. So what you read? To write the numbers greater than 10. Listen children carefully. To write the numbers greater than 10. First we need to write the group of tens. So how do we write the group of tens? Group of tens is nothing but written by the denoting the value of x. So x we need to denote first, then only we can move ahead. Understanding? So we need to denote tens group. First write the group of tens followed by the proper numerical value. Means if they have given us, chalo, take 13, 14, 21, we will take 2 examples and then we will see if it is correct. So see, 13, 14 and 21. 13, 14 and 21. We will take these examples now. So how do we need to write in the tens? So how do we write? We need to expand this. So how do we expand this? It's easy. So you need to write 10 plus 3. We need to expand this 10 plus 3. 13, 10 plus 3. 10 plus 3 is nothing but 13. So how do we write now? It is easy. We can write, yes, 10 is x and 3 is 3 times I. So we get this as the answer. Now see for 14. How can we write 14? Write 10 plus 4. So some children will now mistaken. I am writing it here